Brief history of the company. Nuova Covis S.r.l. was founded in 2010, taking over experience and staff of the former Vescovo Vincenzo company, founded in 1975 as a sole proprietorship, later developed as Covis SAS, di Vescovo Raffaele, son of Vincenzo. The company started manufacturing hydraulic presses and then fabricating marine cranes, quickly achieving a high degree of specialization in manufacturing low-maintenance cranes for rough duties. Company success was further due to the care and the attention to customer requests and recommendation, in addition to increasing managing and technical skills grow up. Between the competitive advantages of Nuova Covis S.r.l. is the ability to meet specific customer needs throughout manufacturing, installation, service and management, satisfying most different needs in the field of hydraulic lifting. Further recent improvements went in through running agreement with GMV Italy SpA, leading firm in engineering and manufacture of hydraulic lifting system for civil purposes. Factory facilities are spread over an area of covered square meters. Overhead cranes of lifting capacity divided into plate cutting, bending, welding, pipe manufacture, mechanical workshop and crane assembly and teasing area plus square meters offices and square meters of external area. Manufacturing range and standard. The marine cranes fabricated along the years have been tailored to finishing vessels with deep specialization in heavy tuna seating, shipboard service cranes, and offshore cranes fitted on board offshore platforms, platform supply vessels, anchor handlers, standby vessel, tugboats, work barges, etc. Cranes for offshore inflatable boat handling on rough sea estates have also been recently delivered to a couple of expeditionary cruise vessels and other similar ones are. Quay cranes for harbours, docks, etc. have also been manufactured. The standard production range includes the knuckle boom VMCR series, the telescopic boom VVMT series, the articulated boom VVMBUAR series, and the single-rigid boom VVMBUL series, ranging from 0 I-75 to over 260 titans per meter. Special crane models for peculiar customer needs and duties are also engineered and fabricated on demand. All marine cranes are engineered and fabricated according to RINA and other major class body rules for the installation on board commercial vessels, fishing vessels, workboats, offshore support units, etc., and delivered with factory bench test certificate of required class body. Crane lifting capacities do include dynamic and wind factors required by class body rules for marine lifting appliances operating in the required conditions and consequently not subject to the D ratings or other limitation for onboard duties. The cranes are furthermore engineered to avoid the typical limitation of truck derivative cranes. Cranes may be additionally tailor engineered to offshore duties based on required sea state or to special services and outfit, winch, grab, power block for net recovery, operator's cabin, etc. All standard marine cranes, since the smallest models are fitted with grease lubricated marine ball bearing slew ring with rotation actuated by hydraulic gear motors with spring-loaded negative brake. Excluding some smaller model, slew gear motor pinions are engaged or internal slew ring gear wheel. Crane models above 35 tons per meter or aimed to offshore duties are fitted with 2 or more slew gear motors to reduce the load on pinion and gear wheel feet in presence of heel, trim, and the roll dynamic effects. Standard cranes are fed by rotating hydraulic or electro-hydraulic joints sheltered inside crane foundation spool to allow the unlimited slewing in all senses. According to common safety rules, the cranes are fitted with side-access operator's platform with seat, directional control valve, etc., located beside crane column and slewing with the same to allow maximum operator visibility to the lift and all around for improved safety. Operators' platform frames and relevant protective shields are normally fabricated with stainless steel. On request, the cranes may be fabricated without operator's platform and controls outside crane column, mostly keeping crane unlimited slewing features, excluding the smallest models. Crane frame and beams are normally fabricated with high-strength carbon steel. Crane base do usually include a flanged foundation spool located under the slew ring to shelter the rotating joint, act as a battery limit for crane hydraulic and electrical connection, and avoid possible planarity misalignments and choke tightening problems of the delicate slewing ring connection. The Nuova Covis marine crane scope of supply normally includes a flanged pipe type underbase predisposed for welding to the hull and bolting to the lower flange of above foundation spool. Foundation of sufficient height and diameter may be outfitted with a bolted manhole to allow access and maintenance to the slewing joint normally installed inside crane foundation spool. The Nuova Covis marine crane beams are normally of a rectangular section to better withstand the side traction unavoidable at sea. Beam telescopic extension are normally sliding on bronze pads. On request, bigger crane models may be outfitted with rollers to avoid possible jerks during extension closure under maximum load. Hydraulic cylinder rods are heavy-duty nickel-chromium plated with bronze bushes against the corrosive seaborne environment. Beam extension cylinders are furthermore mostly of single type, multi-extension cylinders generally avoided to reduce breakdown risks and ease maintenance. Beam and cylinder hinges are made of high-strength steel pins with grease-lubricated bronze bushes. Standard Nuova Covis marine crane controls are not proportional lever type directional control valves with cast iron body and inbuilt hydraulic load limit device predisposition E-points, without electrical parts to avoid possible breakdown due to the seawater wash or corrosive seaborne environment action. Electronic type directional control valves of proportional type are fitted on cranes with remote radio or cable controls to smooth crane action and avoid movements by jerks. Other safety equipment like and stroke devices, both on winch and on beam tip, load moment limit slewing and stroke devices, etc., may be both electric or fully hydraulic according to choice. The Nuova Covis marine crane hydraulic systems are normally fed at medium pressure, maximum 250 bar, and complete with all safety against pipe burst, etc., according to running rules. Unless differently required, crane hydraulic piping is made by a mix of rigid and flexible pipes. Standard hydraulic piping and fittings are hydraulic carbon steel type coated like crane frame. On request, pipes and/or fittings, including hose fitting, hose ladders, etc., may be of stainless steel. Standard fittings are of conical JIC type. Electrical or hydraulic connections to beam tip, upper end stroke device, grab on power block feet and controls, etc., driven along extensible beam sections are normally made by automatic spring-loaded rolling devices, or pipe or cable, ladders, according to customer choice. The Nuova Covis standard marine cranes are normally grease-lubricated by grease nipples or doors in whale's luring gear wheel, put in evidence by adhesive stickers in way. Standard crane coating includes sandblasting to grade SA 2.5 of steel parts after fabrication, epoxy underlayers, and polyurethanic enamel finished with dry film thickness of at least 250 microns. The standard finish color is bright red with yellow marks, names, and stickers. On request, crane finish colors may be to customer's choice. Optional crane accessories like electro-hydraulic power pack and relevant electrical starting panel, grab, power box, in-house design with stainless steel body, etc. may be supplied or tailor-engineered on request.